Welcome to your practice. Find here a comfortable seat. You can sit crossing your legs directly on your mat. You can also sit on top of a block or a firm pillow if that feels more comfortable. To bring your hips a little bit higher and find more space in the body. Taking a moment there to release your hands on top of your knees. Close the eyes and soften the face muscles. Start bringing here your attention inwards, observing your breath, observing how the body feels. Giving yourself a moment to just ground down on your mat, to really arrive in your practice. Start breathing in and out through your nose. I'm gonna keep the breath like this through the entire practice, so use this beginning to practice this breath. The mouth remain closed, so just inhaling and exhaling through the nose. You can also bring one hand to your chest, another on the belly to observe your breath a little closer in here and just connect with your breath. Take this moment at the beginning of practice to set your intention, something you like to focus today in this practice. Maybe just setting the tone for your day, something to just take on with you throughout the day or to close your day. One more round of breath, exactly like this. And now gently release your hands back on your knees. You can keep your eyes closed or just find a soft gaze in front of you. As you inhale, send the arms all the way up and overhead, looking to your hands. Exhale, interlace your fingers, bringing the hands in front of your heart space. From here, just start finding some circles, gently moving the hands around, warming up the wrists, keeping your arms as still as possible, so we're only moving here the hands around. And change direction, going towards the other side. And exhale, release your hands back on your knees. Slowly start finding some circles here with the neck. Very slow circles. Doesn't have to be too big, but just relaxing the neck, gently moving around. Switch directions, moving over towards the other side. Again, finding these circles. And come back to center. Now as you inhale, bring your right hand down, send your left arm overhead. Maybe even the elbow lowers down, but keep here your left hip down. So keep the body down. You can stay a little bit higher and just keep the hands and look all the way up to your left fingertips. Find a little bit more open in the chest with every exhale, reaching further. And as you inhale, gently come back to center, switching sides. This time left hand is down, right arm reaches up. You can stay on the hand, you can lower down as long as you keep your right hip down the mat. So finding a gentle side stretch here. The gaze can go all the way up to your right hand. And as you inhale, come back to center. We're moving again back to the right, and this time creating a little flow. So as you inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, center. Inhale, going towards the left, look up. Exhale, center. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, moving over to the left. Exhale, back to center once more. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Come back to center, release the hands. We're gonna open here, right leg to the side, and keep your left foot towards your right leg. This time we're gonna turn here the chest towards that right side. So finding a little bit more space. And from there, start walking your hands forward. You can stay here wherever feels accessible for your body. You can also bend your knee. But try and bring your belly closer to that right thigh. You can stay with the knee a little bit more bent and a little bit higher here. So we're trying not to round the spine completely. You can stay there wherever your body is giving you space today. When you get there, into that spot, you can release the neck. Perhaps you're moving the head gently from side to side, letting the neck become a little bit heavier. With every exhale, perhaps you walk your hands a little bit closer or extend your leg a little more. For some of you, perhaps you're a bit closer to the leg, so just find your variation. Holding here for another 3 rounds of breath. With your inhale, walk your hands back. Bring the chest to center. Switch your legs, switch sides. This time extending left leg to the side. Both your sitting bones down, bringing right foot towards left thigh. And again, first just turn the chest towards the left. And from here, walking the hands forward, bringing the belly towards the thigh. Finding space there wherever looks possible for you today. Perhaps the knee is bent. Maybe you're a bit more forward. Hold it there wherever feels comfortable. Release the neck. Maybe you want to find gentle movement here with the head from side to side. Releasing any tension behind the neck there might be. Maybe coming a little closer with every exhale, like in the other side. Here for another 3 rounds of breath. And as you inhale, gently walking the hands, bringing the chest back to center. And this time finding a way here to all fours, bringing hands down, knees down, tabletop position. Align your hands under shoulders, knees under your hips. Start spreading here your fingers very wide on the mat. So you're using your whole palms to ground down, not only the heels, but also pressing here through the top part of your palms and the fingertips, so bending your fingers there. Finding space in between your fingers, pressing down. Take a full round of breath here. Now with your inhale, drop your belly, open your chest, look all the way up. As you exhale, start tucking the tailbone in, rounding your spine, looking in between the legs. Nice inhale to open up your chest. Exhale to round your spine. 2 more rounds like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. With your inhale, come to your neutral spine, looking down your mat. Tuck your toes and start pressing your hands actively down the mat, slowly lengthening the legs, sending your hips up for your downward facing dog. Take a moment here to arrive in this pose, bending one knee and the other, just gently moving from side to side in this first downward dog. Slowly find your stillness. Keep on actively pressing down into the mat, pushing the chest towards your legs. Knees can always bend in here, but strongly pressing down through your arms. Inhale here and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now with your inhale, look forward. Step in between your hands, coming to the top of your mat. With your inhale, halfway lift, flatten the back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, coming to standing, send the arms overhead. And exhale, hands to your heart space. Find your Tadasana, your mountain pose, connecting big toes, rolling ankles slightly apart here. With your inhale, send the arms back up, look to your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold towards your legs. Ground down through your hands once more. This time, left leg steps back. Keep your left hand down and open your right arm up, finding your easy twist. Option to stay here. You can also bring your left knee down and untuck your toes. Look all the way up to your right fingertips. If you have the knee up, bring the knee down and open up this right arm all the way back behind you, opening the chest. Maybe thinking a little bit lower here on your hips, finding more space. And as you exhale, slowly come back. Bring your hands down and switch your legs. Step your left forward. And this time, right goes all the way back. Find your easy twist. Left arm stays all the way up. Again, option to bring the knee down or keep your back leg active in here, sinking a little bit lower in both your hips, keeping them in the same line. As you exhale now, release the knee, untuck your toes. Left arm goes all the way back. Maybe we're sending here the hips more forward, opening to the sides, finding more space. And exhale to release. Bring both your hands down, inside of that left foot. Open the left foot a bit more to the side. You're gonna step right leg outside, behind your right hand, coming to your Malasana yogic squat, bringing your hands in front of your heart space, pressing the knees away with your elbows. If you're a little bit higher, that's perfectly fine. You can use that hard pillow again to sit here, but try and roll your shoulders and find more space, more length through your spine. As you exhale, release your hands. You're gonna send the hips all the way up, finding a fold like this. Slowly come all the way back down, coming back to Malasana, hands together. Another 2 rounds like this. Inhale there. Exhale, hands down, send the hips up. Inhale, back to Malasana. Once more, exhale, hands down, hips up. And slowly lower, Malasana yogic squat. Bring your hands back down, send the hips up. This time, walk your feet towards each other, bring them hip width distance. Inhale, flatten the back, look forward, halfway. Exhale, bring your hands down. Step all the way back to your plank pose this time, lowering down your hips. Deep breath here. As you exhale, bring your knees down, untuck your toes, slowly bend your elbows. We're coming all the way down to the mat. With your inhale, find baby cobra. Bring the shoulders away from ears here. We're just gonna bring the elbows up, hovering the hands. Slowly bring the forehead all the way down. Tuck your toes, pass here through your knees. Send the hips back up to your downward facing dog. Push the floor away. With your inhale this time, right leg rises up, three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, knee to your nose, round your spine. Step in between your hands. We're gonna bring left ankle down, circulate the arms here, finding your warrior two. So your left ankle is in the same line as your right, the toes pointing in a 45 or 90-degree angle. Look all the way forward, bend a lot on your right knee, hold it here. Staying there for another 2 rounds of breath. Start to really engage here, your legs really pressing down, pressing through the side of your feet there. One more breath. Now with your inhale, reach forward. Turn your right palm up, reverse your warrior, lengthening here. Right side of the body, keep a bend on your right knee. And as you exhale, we're gonna go back to that easy twist. Left hand is coming down. Bring your toes out of the mat, your toes up, heels out. Right arm reaches up. Exhale, release your right hand down. Step back to your downward facing dog. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, left leg rises up. Exhale, knee to your nose, round your spine. Step in between your hands. This time, right ankle comes down. Circulate your arms, find your warrior two. Keeping here the chest in the center. The right foot is in a 90-degree angle, pressing through the outside, looking forward. Shoulders here in front of each other. Another 2 rounds of breath, really finding the strength in your legs. With your inhale, look forward, turn your left palm up, reverse that warrior, going towards the right side, but keeping a bend on your left leg. Maybe look all the way up to your left fingertips. And exhale, let's circulate the arm, so the right arm is going down to the mat, coming high on your right toes, easy twist. Exhale, bring both your hands down, bring both your knees down the mat. Child's pose. You can open up the knees or keep them together. Send the hips back and release the forehead down. With your inhale here, look forward. Bring your right arm under the left, finding a twist, laying down on that right side. Your left hand can stay forward. You can also bring here on your lower back for a twist. Keep on sending the hips back on top of your ankles. Here for another 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. With your inhale, bring the left hand back forward and the right. And switch sides, this time left under the right. Laying down. Right arm can stay forward. You can also bring here on that lower back for a deeper twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, gently come back up, coming back to your hands. Find your way here back to your tabletop. We're gonna bring the knees together, sitting to the sides, and lengthening the legs forward. Make sure you have space so we can lay down, so coming a bit more to the front part of your mat. Bringing the knees here to your chest, bringing the spine down, hugging the knees to your chest for a moment. You can rock yourself gently from side to side. You can find some small circles, or maybe one knee at a time. Keep on hugging here your right knee to your chest and release your left leg all the way down to the mat. You're gonna make some small circles here with that right knee. So with your right hand, just opening up the hip. You can keep left hand on top of your left hip as you find these circles. Change the direction, making circles towards the other side. Bring the knee back to your chest, and this time left hand on top of your knee, sending the knee over towards the left, finding a twist. But keep here both your shoulders on the mat. Spread your right arm wide in there, look over this right shoulder. I'm gonna hold this twist. With your inhale, gently come back to center. Switch your legs. This time, right leg is down. Hug your left knee to your chest. Start making these circles here with the help of your left hand. Right hand can stay on top of right hip, pressing it down. Switch directions, making circles towards the other side. And now with the right hand on top of left knee, send the leg over towards the right side, keeping shoulders down. Spreading left shoulder down the mat, looking over this left side. Holding it here. As you inhale, come back to center. This time both your knees to your chest, hugging the knees. Take a moment to give yourself here a little hug and just rock from side to side gently. And as you exhale, release your legs, release your arms, coming to your last pose, to your Shavasana. Letting the legs spread a little wider, arms a little wider, palms facing up. Closing the eyes. And now letting go of the control of your breath. Giving yourself a moment to find complete stillness here. Just breathing in and out through your nose. Giving yourself a moment to find complete stillness there. The only thing you have to do is observe where the mind goes when the body is in stillness. You can stay here for as long as you wish. When you're ready, you gently find your way back, moving hands, moving feet, hugging the knees back to your chest, rolling over to your right side in fetus pose for a moment, and pushing yourself up, coming to a seat, to a cross-legged position, keeping the eyes closed and the attention inwards a little longer. Bring the hands together in front of your heart space in Anjali, prayer mudra. Take a moment to thank yourself for practicing, for showing up for yourself. Thank you for joining. Namaste.